Welcome back, dweebs, to another episode of the Weekly Dweeb. With me, as always, is my good friend Kev. Kev, how was your weekend, buddy?
My weekend was fantastic. James spent plenty of time down in Toledo, out Speranza way, hunting me some Arc Harvesters,
Okay.
finding some blueprints.
Did you get some blueprints? I'm terrible. I'm so bad at that game, Kev. I'm so fucking bad.
It's all right because we got Marathon coming.
Yeah, I'm terrible. Yes, man. We've got the server slam starting Thursday. I am excited. I have high hopes for this game. Destiny usually doesn't fail when it comes to gunplay. And man, after that whole debacle last spring with plagiarism, etc., it sure looks like they've fixed this game. They've done a lot of work in the last year. And I don't know if you've been paying attention much to Twitter. Their marketing campaign is so fucking good right now. Just the aura of the game, the music and the sounds they're using when they're releasing clips is so fucking good.
Ooh, no, I'll have to check in on it. But I've been hearing a lot of people are talking about it. So that's how the marketing is impacting me.
Yeah, right.
Is that everybody who plays games that I interact with is hyped about it. So it's clearly working.
That's a big deal then, right? That's a crowded space they're trying to enter. So you got to have some momentum going in.
And it helps that my beloved Arc Raiders is doing so well. It's a good time, I think, to introduce an extraction shooter into when there's a time where people are already really engaged with one. It's like, well, here's another one. Happens to be a Bungie. So you and I will be playing it, and I'll also be playing it with our good friend Danny. So next week we'll have more for all of you folks on that. We'll see how that.
Yes, we will. We will be discussing at length next week. So stay tuned for that. This week, though, Kev, we're talking a different set of games. Pokemon announced last week that the FireRed version and LeafGreen versions from the Game Boy Advance, released in 2004, are coming to the Nintendo Switch. They are downloadable games. This is the beginning of celebrating 30 years of Pokemon. I am very pumped for these games because these are remakes of the originals, and that's what I want to play. And then I'll get this new stuff out of here. That's not what I want. However, Kev, fans are not pleased. There are some fans that are mad that they are standalone releases for $20 and not included with the Nintendo Switch Online and Expansion Pass, which we had to look up beforehand and understand this completely. Nintendo Switch has two online prices. One is for $19.99 a year. However, you can pay $50 a year and get the Nintendo Switch Online and Expansion Pack, which gets you access to GameCube games, Game Boy Advance games, 64 games, Virtual Boy games, then some other upgrades for Switch 1 to 2 games. Notice the Game Boy Advance in there. So people are mad that it is not included in that. So, Kev, my questions to you are, A, if you had a Switch or Switch 2, would you be playing these games? And B, do they have a right to be pissed off?
Ooh, brother. Well, see, I have a cheat code on this one. All right. I feel like we were sitting at the poker table and I've had an ace up my sleeve very conveniently for this instance, James, because I would not actually need to buy these games on the Switch because I still have my original Pokemon games for the Game Boy Advanced. Which is why you should always buy your actual
physical media. I have a bunch of my old games that I've never looked to see if I have these, so I don't know. I know I have a yellow copy with Mew on it, which is probably corrupt at this point because the battery's probably dead in it. But I do not have a Game Boy Advance saved anywhere. That's a disappointing moment for me.
To be fair, I don't have green, so maybe. But honestly, as much as I love the Pokemon games back in the day, James, I know the commitment that it is, and I don't think I would want to.
Yeah, you ain't got it.
I feel like you can't just casually play that because now if I'm ever on a long road trip, it's not me sitting in the back seat playing Pokemon for 6 hours. It's me driving the thing.
Driving because self-driving cars don't really work yet. Thanks, Elon.
as much as I loved me some Pokemon, I would definitely have played this. However, there's a
different
yeah,
now.
but in my answer
Yes.
now.
Yep.
If I had the Switch 2 and I were paying that online deal, because it sounds like a great deal, $50 for the
50 bucks for
year,
the year. Like I would
access to a bunch of different games, so you don't, you can free up some of your hard drive space and just play them as you like. Sounds great, right? Well, until they say, well, except for the games you
except for this one is not on there. Well, let's pull this fast one real quick and not put this game on there.
I would be mad because the only instance in which I would be playing this game personally is if it were added to the Nintendo Switch Plus or whatever the plan is called. And it was there for me to play. But no, $20 on top. In any other circumstance, James, it sounds great to me. I'm like, all right, that's fine. $20. That game is hours and hours of entertainment if you're into those games. So to me, that seems decent value, even though it's just an old game with some a tune-up. I assume they didn't do too much to it. I think the price point's fine, except that they've already advertised that you get these Game Boy Advance releases as part of this other plan. So it went from, oh, this is awesome, what a great announcement, love a good positive episode to start things off, to, oh wait, nope, Nintendo is also screwing over its customers. Just crazy.
Just crazy. I may be buying
Looks good,
though. I might do it. We'll see. Because I don't think I have a Game Boy anymore. I have a DS, but I don't have I have the newer one that does, or I have a 3DS, not a regular DS. So, I am glad they're releasing it though. Like, these games need to be made available. They're hard to fucking find. Those original ones are very hard to find.
Oh, really?
If you did, until this, if you didn't have an older copy, you couldn't play those two. That or the Game Boy Advance remake they're doing now, or the originals, you can't play them anymore. So I'll take my wins there. I am excited for it. We'll see if I get it or not. Probably, if I got some flights coming up, it's not a terrible thing. But kind of like you said, like, just the commitment. I'm 3 hours into Ghost of Yotei, and I'm like, good Lord, this game's dragging on. I'm like, it's taking all my time up.
It's tough, man. There's like a 3 or 4 day event that requires me to play more than just like an hour or two at a time. I'm like, this is costing me.
Well, then then you're like, we're looking at down the barrel of marathon, and we're both like, ruh-roh.
they were so
unless
nice.
This game sucks, it's gonna get played by me. Like, it's getting played,
The Thursday to Sunday release, and I'm like, maybe I can get like 6 hours in, if I'm lucky. It's tough out here to be an adult gamer, man. Just no one is more oppressed than we are, we adult gamers. We can't spend every hour of our day exploring these fantastic virtual worlds. And now we've got one of the last few good guys in the game. It's not Xbox. We had the discussion. Okay, we could have done 20 minutes about Xbox today or this week. We're not going to do it because let's try to keep it light. Let's try to keep it positive. But oh wait, Nintendo, the good guys, the guys who don't price gouge you, they don't screw you over. They just serve you up good games and quality hardware. Like the Switch is this amazing little gaming system. Oh wait, they've got their knife in your back too now. For $20 measly, they're gonna say, screw you, pal. You can have all the games you would never buy. Those games will combo up all these games you'd never buy individually from us, and we'll sell that to you for $50 a year. And then when we re-release games you would actually be interested in, we're going to make you pay extra money for that. A2 Nintendo, how could you do this?
Ultimately, it's about money. So such is life. What they've done, I would say, is not near as bad as what the Xbox shit is, but we're not touching it. It's not good. You want to know about it, just go to the Twitter. It'll tell you. They'll give you everything you need to know. So,
yeah, and then some.
Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us today. This has been the Weekly Dweeb. Please like, subscribe, and share as we work our way towards 200. Hit that notification bell to make Kev happy. So thank you guys for joining us. Please check out the content later this week. And until next time, we shall see ya.